Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel where we explore the secrets to a longer, healthier, and happier life after 50. Today, we're tackling a silent epidemic, something potentially more dangerous than some diseases we actively fight against, yet often completely ignored. What if I told you that a common feeling, something many brush off as just part of getting older, could actually be shortening your lifespan significantly? We're talking about loneliness and social isolation. Recent studies are painting a shocking picture, suggesting that chronic loneliness might be as detrimental to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Stay with me as we uncover the number one social mistake most people over 50 are making without even realizing it. And more importantly, how you can fix it starting today. Before we dive deeper, let's clarify something crucial. Loneliness and social isolation aren't exactly the same, though they often overlap. Social isolation is the objective state of having few social connections or infrequent social contact. You might live alone, rarely see family or friends. That's isolation. Loneliness, however, is the subjective feeling of being alone or separated. It's the distressing gap between the social connections you want and the ones you have. You can be surrounded by people at a party and still feel profoundly lonely, right? Understanding this difference is key, because the health impacts can stem from both the physical lack of contact and the emotional distress of feeling disconnected. We'll explore how both play a dangerous role in aging. The science is becoming alarmingly clear. Chronic loneliness isn't just bad for your mood. It's a serious physical health risk. Studies have linked prolonged loneliness and isolation to a significantly increased risk of heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, and even cognitive decline and dementia. How? It seems loneliness triggers chronic stress responses in the body, leading to inflammation, weakened immune function, and hormonal imbalances. Think about it. That constant underlying feeling of unease or sadness physically wears down your body over time. We'll look at some specific studies and shocking statistics that highlight just how profound this connection between our social lives and our physical well-being truly is, especially as we age. So, what is the number one social mistake many people over 50 make? It's passive waiting. Waiting for others to call. Waiting for invitations. Waiting for old friends to magically reappear. Assuming that relationships will just happen or maintain themselves without active effort. As life changes, retirement, kids moving out, loss of a spouse, health issues, our social circles naturally shift. If we don't proactively nurture existing connections and actively seek out new ones, isolation can creep in almost unnoticed. It's the assumption that someone will reach out, or I don't want to bother anyone. This passivity is the silent pathway to loneliness. We need to shift from waiting to initiating. Another common trap is confusing being busy with being connected. You might fill your days with errands, appointments, solo hobbies, or even superficial interactions. But busyness doesn't equate to meaningful social connection. True connection involves vulnerability, mutual support, shared experiences, and feeling understood. Just being around people isn't enough if those interactions lack depth. Are your activities fostering genuine bonds, or just filling time? We need to evaluate the quality of our social interactions, not just the quantity. Are you having conversations that matter, or just exchanging pleasantries? This distinction is vital for combating loneliness. Okay, we've identified the problem and the biggest mistake. Now, let's talk solutions. Building and maintaining social connections is like exercising a muscle. It requires consistent effort. Step 1. Reach out first. Don't wait. Pick up the phone and call a friend or family member you haven't spoken to in a while, just to check in. Send a text. Suggest a coffee. Be the initiator. Step 2. Schedule social time. Treat social appointments like any other important commitment. Put them in your calendar. Make regular dates with friends. Join a weekly club meeting or plan family dinners. Don't leave it to chance. We'll discuss overcoming the fear of rejection or feeling like a burden when reaching out. Beyond nurturing existing ties, actively seeking new connections is crucial, especially after major life changes. Step 3. Pursue your interests socially. Join a club. Take a class. Art, cooking, language, technology. Volunteer for a cause you care about. Join a walking group, or participate in community center activities. Shared interests are fantastic conversation starters and bond builders. Step 4. Embrace technology wisely. While not a replacement for face-to-face interaction, technology can bridge distances. Use video calls to connect with faraway loved ones. Join online forums or social media groups centered around your hobbies. But be mindful of replacing real connection with superficial online activity. The key is finding activities that genuinely interest you and put you in contact with like-minded people. So, the takeaway is clear. Prioritize your social health just as you prioritize your physical health. Don't fall into the trap of passive waiting. Be proactive, reach out, schedule connections, and explore new avenues through shared interests. Remember, feeling connected isn't a luxury. It's a fundamental human need with profound impacts on our longevity and well-being. especially after 50. Start small, but start today. Make that call, join that group, initiate that conversation. What's one small step you can take this week to strengthen your social connections? Share your ideas and commitments in the comments below. Let's inspire each other. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe for more insights on thriving in your best years. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.